Okay, my name is Alice Oidera, and I have a business located in Bungoma town, that is near Bungoma main market. I deal with the packaging in general, that is the shopping bags, the packing bags. The packing bags are the khaki bags that we use to pack the sugars and the rice. We have the wrapping papers and the empty sacks. I came to learn about Widu through my friend by the name Jackson Kimotho. He's in Nakuru. He has a friend who lives in Germany, and my cousin is also in Germany. But my cousin didn't know anything about the Widu. So Kimotho talked to his friend, and the friend talked to my cousins. He explained everything to him, and that's how we got the connection of the Widu. Yeah. Okay, before I got the grant, it was really hard for me, like to take the stock from the wholesalers, take it to the market, to deal with the customers out there with maybe you don't have everything they need, but after the Widu, after opening the shop now, you can able to have everything, like all the sizes are available for the customers. We can satisfy the customers like whatever they need in packaging. I have 5 employees, but before then I didn't have an employee. But for now, I'm the boss and I have 5 employees. That is 3 ladies and 2 gents. Employees take the stocks to different markets. Like one can go to Chwele, Malaba, Butali, Webuye, Mumias. Yeah. The coaching is really nice. Like they get to train you on how to use like record keeping through the record keeping, financial trackers, how to keep the employees list, how to track the stock in, the stock out. Now I can be able to tell like the customers need this in large quantities. They don't need this that much. Yeah, you can be able to deal with the employees, yeah, and create that customer satisfaction and the employee satisfaction. Yeah, that is would be like to be the producer of the bags and sell them to the suppliers. Yeah. I'm very much grateful for the organization, and I hope that the projects will run for a long period. Yeah, so that they can help as much as possible.
My name is Angela Hainja, born and raised up in Budalangi in Kenya, but currently I'm living in Bayern in Germany with my family. I've come to know about Widu 2 years ago when we were having a discussion with my family friend. I was just sharing with them about my community and what we can do. So we talked a lot about how we can do something to help back home, and then they were willing to support me. And at the same time, I came to learn about Widu. So I took this as an opportunity, and I contacted Widu and went through their documents, and I thought, yeah, it's a good thing to do if I can work with Widu. So I went back to my friends and told them all about it, and they were really willing to support me. And that is how I came to work with Widu. And since I started working with Widu, it has been amazing, because before we used to have that fear of investing back home. But when we started working with Widu, I realized that this partnership, that they come on the ground and check and see all what is being done here, has given me a chance to reach where I have reached. And through Widu, it's not only about me and my family, it involves about my friends, because through Widu I've managed to support. I joined hand with my daughter and my sister, whom we are all in German together, and we say, let us put our resources together and see how we can support our family back home. And that's how we came up with this project. Because apart from my friends, I supported 5 members of my family through WIDO. Then I supported other 5 to 6 friends also to do their project through WIDO. And as up to now, 3 of the projects that I did with my family have been among the top successful stories. We did fish farming, which came out very well. We did farming, that also came out very well. And now we are doing a school, which has been a very big success. And this is all because of WIDO, because they send somebody on the ground to check and control everything and monitor what is happening. And I believe as a donor, this is the reason why the project have been successful. So what I can only say about WIDO is that I'll keep on spreading the gospel out there to my friends to try it, because it's worth doing.
My name is Anne Macharia. We run the business by the name Irima Poultry Farm. We started with 500 birds, and today it has grown to about 3,000 birds. Our business is unique, our farm is unique. Number one is that how we handle our clients. They are always positive, they are happy with our services. We are always looking into quality production, quality eggs, which is our main business. We are also unique in how we do our farming. We don't just take it as just another farming. It is done professionally. We employ all mechanisms to ensure that it is top-notch. Previously, we had some little birds, few birds, about 200 birds. That is before the COVID. And we were running the business on a very small scale. Unfortunately, when COVID struck the nation, our business went down and we no longer were doing the poultry farming. WIDO came in a big way. Number one, WIDO was able to provide for us with the structures. We were able to put up the coops. We were able to buy 500 birds, and then we were able to install all the requirements, the feeders, the drinkers, the water reservoirs, the feeds. They partially did the feeds up to the grower stage, and on, we were able to pick the business again. And we are grateful that after we were done with the first series, we applied another time, and WIDO again supported with the same kind of support, and we were able to acquire 500 more birds, making it 1,000. Again, we applied a third time, and by the third time we went to a higher number, that is 1,500 birds. And by the time we were exhausting the 3, we had been given grants 3 times, which saw us getting back to our feet, and our business stood again. From then on, we have carried on with the business, and so far it is at 3,000 birds. At the very beginning, we had not any employee. We had not any opportunity for an outsider to do a job in our farm because it was already down. But the moment we started with WIDO, the very first experience and the first application that we did, we were able to have about 10 people on the ground. This included the mason and his casual, the carpenter and his casual worker. It also included the electrician. It brought in the plumber because of the plumbing, and it also brought in the mason as well. Our company's development in terms of future projections in about the next 1 to 3 years is one exciting thought. We have big projections. Currently, as I've mentioned, we've been able to raise the flock to about 3,000 birds. We are getting to venture into the feeds. We have had a challenge with feeds because they are costly. We have also had a challenge with water because they consume a lot of water. Per day they take 600 to 700 liters of water. We want to venture into a way of cutting the cost on the feeds and cutting the cost on the water. For feeds, we'd want to venture into feed processing, which is underway, so that we can source our own raw materials. And besides that, we want to create some of the raw materials. For example, we want to venture to BSF, that is the black soldier flies farming, so we can substitute omena with the BSF for proteins. We also want to venture into doing azolla farming. This is going to be very crucial to provide the minerals and vitamins required each and every day, which we buy on a weekly basis. So these are some of the future prospects in our feeds industry that we are coming up with very soon. We have learned a lot from the coaching provided by WIDU. Number one, we appreciate that we have had the coaches all along. The two coaches took us through the project very well. That included the entire company. All of us were coached. And what we liked most in the coaching was that we were brought to the light to see the poultry farming not just like another small business just to pass time, but it can be as bigger than even some of the white-collar jobs that we have around. We liked at most the way that we had a real-time coaching on the site and away from the site. We kept being guided on how to do the applications and how to do the business itself. Besides that, we have had one-of-a-kind tracker, the financial tracker. This is one of the resources that the coach provided for us, and on a daily basis we are able to capture our expenses, our income, and we shall be very sure on when we break the ground even and when we shall be able to make profits and how we can maximize on the same. Coaching was great for us. We love it.
Na yangu naitwa Beatrice Nduta Ikama, na biashara yangu nafanyia Kitale, Trans Nzoia County, na nauza fertilizer. WIDU kupitia kijana wangu mwenye ako Germany ndiye alini invite kwa WIDU. Nilisikia ina boost watu na biashara zinaamka. Sasa hata mimi nikatamani kuwa mmoja wa kupata hii usaidizi, kwa sababu mimi ni mfanyabiashara na ningefurahia biashara yangu inuke kiwango ingine. Biashara yangu hapo nyuma na saa hii wakati nimepata usaidizi wa WIDU kuna mabadiliko, kwa sababu kitu cha kwanza biashara imeinuka. Nimepata profit kutoka kwa product zenye WIDU imenisaidia nimenunua. Kuna extra income. Na my business has imekuwa. Nimeweza pia mimi kusaidia watu wengine kwa sababu nimeweza kuajiri watu 3. Nimeajiri watu 3 na sasa wanafaidika kutoka kwa hii msaada ya WIDU.
Wanawake, wanaume na kazi zao ni gani?
Kuna wanawake 2 na mwanamume 1. Wanawake wanasaidia kazi ya attend customers, kazi kama ya usafi kwa duka, kazi kama hizo. Na kuna mwanamume mwenye pia anasaidia kazi kwa duka, kupanga store na pia kuuza. And then kuna watu wengine pia casual workers wenye wanafanya kazi ya kuload na kuoffload. muda nimekuwa na Widu, nimepokea mafunzo kutoka kwa coach wangu anaitwa Kemboi. Amenisaidia sana, ametusaidia na njia ya kujua bookkeeping. Tumejua kufanya biashara na mpangilio mzuri, tunaweka mahesabu vizuri. Sasa tunaweza kujua ni kitu gani tumeuza, ni kitu gani hatujauza, ni profit gani tumetengeneza, na kuweka mahesabu yote sawa sawa ya kila siku. Mpango ya kukuza biashara ipanuke, hata niweze kuwa supplier wa fertilizer. Ningependa kuambia Widu kuwashukuru kwa sababu ya kazi njema wamefanya ya kufikiria watu wenye tuko huku kama sasa sisi tuko Kenya, kwa sababu tumepata usaidizi wao, na tutaendelea kupanuka na kusaidia jamii zingine kwa njia na kusaidia jamii zingine, kwa sababu kama makazi zimepatikana kutoka kwa Widu. Nimeweza kuajiri watu kwa sababu ya Widu.
I wanted to start a laundry some time back last year, and the capital was not enough. And as you know, the banks, they always want collateral, and by then their paying rates or the interest rates are so much above some of the small scale business people. So when Widu came along, it was like a godsend. And the money or the grant which they really give Southwing is now, these are the fruits of Widu and the partnership with Widu. As at now, I have, I might say, 2 people, though they are not permanently employed, but at least they can get something out of this project. In future, I foresee that Widu, because it's I normally call it Widu, by the way, though it is Southern Laundry. The Widu Laundry is going to help and create a lot of employment opportunities, because we're not going to be stuck here. As a start, we took one machine, washing machine, and as we grow, as we advertise, as we market, I know we're going to grow this place. This should be maybe a starting point, but we're going to have several Widu Southwing Laundry, which is going to employ several people on permanent basis, not this time on semi-permanent. The most important thing which I really picked from the coaching or the coaches was the Excel sheet, the accounting Excel sheet, whereby we can record the sales, can record the sales and the uses, what you've used and everything. It has really helped.
When I started constructing the pig structure, when I was actually about halfway, I got to learn about Widu. This was introduced to me by my daughter. Her name is Clara, who is in the Diaspora. She told me what Widu is about and what they do, and I decided to apply for it. And that money came in handy, because it's a time now we were purchasing the pregnant pigs. We call them pregnant sows. So we managed to get 7 of them with part of that money, and of course the rest of that money also went into the transportation and medication and all that. So it was a good start off. So I can actually say it's the Widu grant that brought in the animals and kick-started the whole project. Beginning, the farm started with about a few workers, 2 or 3, but right now I have 4 permanent workers, okay, 5 including me, and we also have casuals that come in once in a while when we have heavier work. And from that time to this point, from the 7 animals that we had, now we have close to 180 animals. We've managed to sell our first lot to Farmer's Choice, a truckload, and we've also sold a few to local butcheries. We've also supported other farmers who are beginning, like selling to them the pregnant animals to start off their farms. We've also trained them. You know, we make a follow-up, not just giving the animals and let them go with it. We follow up and guide them on how to raise them, how to feed them and all. Apart from the grant that WIDU gave us, they also trained us. So the trainer, the most part that the part was most useful to me was the record keeping. So the record keeping has really helped me. I don't have to add, to take different pieces of paper to add up and everything. Everything is in one Excel sheet.
WIDU came in at the right time. We were just 2 years old here. So there's quite a big impact in our business because it gave us a boost. We've actually gained a lot from the WIDU fund since we've been able to offer services that we were not able to offer previously. That is, we had to stock. We stocked more products that farmers used to come and we were not able to provide them, but actually with the fund we were able to stock, and now we have less of the out of stock situations. Apart from that, also we do manage to give us the opportunity to be able to offer employment to at least one more lady that came into the business. And then thirdly, due to the WIDU fund, we were also able to expand our extension services. That is, we now actually are able to, out of our own volition and out of our own initiative, we are able to have 2 days in a week that we go out and serve the farmers at our own cost. How I came to find out about WIDU was through one of our customers. She lives in Germany, but her father is our loyal customer. He used to come to our shop, and we used to give him services as he buys also products from us. WIDU, through their partners locally, they came up and helped me in accounting, some bits of accounting, though we have been using an accounting system that for the last 2 years have been helpful to us, but the local WIDU staff who came in to do coaching for us, the 2 coachings, I think it was good for us because it actually opened up some other areas that we were not actually doing as per the laid down standards of doing accounting.
My name is Serone Chelule Cheison. I come from Nandi County, a place called Nandi Hills. The village is Cheptabach, and I live in Germany, a locality called Verden in Lower Saxony. WIDU Africa came to me as a kind of a surprise, quite a lazy one, so to speak, because there was a moment after the election in 2022 when the president announced that he was going to start the Hustler Fund. Then jokingly, I took to Twitter and I tweeted to David Ndi, don't dump money on people before you train them. You need to prepare them to know how to use the money and the value for this money and, the whole financial literacy thing. And surprise, surprise, there was somebody who replied to it and said, yes, we do a similar thing to what you are describing, and we do it under WeDo.Africa. I then immediately registered. I started WeDo not with a family member. I picked a story from a group of young men that are doing talent hunting. So they went to a place in Sotik in Bomet and met this amazing graduate teacher of Swahili and CRE who had decided to do poultry keeping and azola and black soldier fly. The last two being sustainable proteins that are very important for poultry keeping. When I saw these, I remembered, wait a minute, there was something I had registered a year ago. So I called her. Because when I called her the first time, I said, I'm not promising you money. I'm calling you from Germany. I've seen your story, but I'm not promising you money. And she was like, oh my God, I was expecting money. We wrote a proposal and then we submitted. It was accepted. And the coach came. That's how we started. And what Hyvin, a teacher of Swahili and CRE, did was she went out of her way to establish a poultry and expand the poultry business. She also expanded the black soldier fly rearing business. What I thought was innovative about it was the fact that it was not a loan. Here was WeDo saying, give us an idea, show its sustainability, show that it can create jobs. We're going to give you money, but before we do that, we are going to send you somebody to discuss with you the business idea, stress test it and see whether it makes sense, and confirm that you actually exist. And this is refreshing, the sort of out of the box thinking that some of the coaches bring and the passion that you see with them is, to me, what makes the difference. The German government is saying, we are going to refund your taxes, but we do it innovatively. We give this money back to you, but we are going to do it in a way that is going to help your family, so that after some time you can be free from, hey, send me 100 euros, send me 50 euros. My mother is not feeling well, my grandfather is not feeling well, or my uncle needs whatever it is. The message that I would like to give to my fellow diasporans is, do not waste this opportunity. And I really want to thank GIZ, the German government, and WeDo for this generous gesture.
My name is Florence Mogere. I am the founder of Nyota Limited. We are in food production. We manufacture 2 lines of products. So we have frozen vegetables, and then we also have specialty sauce. So for us, since we started this business, it's been slightly over 2.5 years. We'll soon turn 3 years. And during this time, the one thing that I hear, especially from the consumers, are concerns about food safety. Everyone is concerned about the safety of the product that you're giving them. And we all know that in order for a food manufacturer to guarantee safety, one has to work towards minimizing human intervention in food production. So with WeDo, together with WeDo, we are excited because I know we will be able to procure a few production equipment that is going to ensure that we somehow mechanize our production, and this is going to remove most of that labor-intensive and manual production of food. So essentially from WeDo, we will be getting a batch pasteurizer for our tomato sauce line, and then other than that, we will be getting a band sealer. This is a sealer for our bags, for our frozen food bags. Initially, we were using a hand sealer. From our 14 full-time employees, 13 of them are women and young girls, and then 1 is a man, who does the distribution. So from the WeDo project, we've been able, and we are looking forward to adding 4 full-time employees, and then we will also be adding 4 small-scale farmers into our network. So for us at Nyota Limited, our short-term to mid-term vision and targets are within the areas of scaling. We are looking forward to scaling, and we would like to scale in the following areas. One, in terms of access to market, we would like to expand our presence in the local market, in the Kenyan market, and also access other overseas markets. We had interesting discussions with my coach. My coach is called Esther. So we had really engaging and quite lengthy discussions around the areas of business and just general entrepreneurship. My coach was quite knowledgeable. I think she's also had a lot of visits to various SMEs.
Majina anaitwa Florence Mudhoni. Hapa ndio huwa nafanyia kazi yangu ya welding services. Huwa tunaunda gates, milango, madirisha, box za sanduku ndizo umeona hapo nje, zingine ziko pale hivyo mtaziona. Video nilitronziwa na nisi wangu mwenye iko German. Imenisaidia pakubwa. Kwa mfano kuna mashini zingine sikuanga nazo, kama hiyo yenye mmeona hapo nje. Nimefanya kazi imekuwa rahisi. Kwa hivyo hata kama ningependa kuongeza mfanyikazi singeongeza. Instead kama angekuwa wengi ni kuondoa wengine, juu kazi imekuwa easier. Biashara ilikuwa chini. Sikuwa na material, na venye nimewaambia tena kuna mashini nimenunua zingine. Watatu plus na mimi tuko 4 sisi wote. Mimi huwa nafanya secretary. Na wengine wanafanya hiyo kazi nyingine. Nimefunzwa kwa kubwa sana. Nilitrainiwa mambo na kuweka records za kazi, ndio niweze kumaintain kazi. Manage iendelee vizuri, kazi isianguke. Imenisaidia sana juu najua kuna vitu vingine mtu anaweza ona safe, ni kawaida tu, lakini ukiwa na record inakusaidia. Hautakula kazi, utaendelea tu, kazi itaendelea tu vizuri. Introduce kazi ya mbao, ikuwe na machine za mbao. Kama hapa naonanga mtu anataka kitanda, si tunamuundia stand. Tukimuundia stand, ataenda kutafuta fundi wa mbao, ndio enda weke hizo vitu za huko chini. Sasa tunaweza, labda kuna mwingine ataki hizo za chuma, anataka zikuwe za mbao. Sasa tukiwa na kila kitu hapa hivyo itakuwa mzuri. Wenye wanataka kuapply naweza wahimiza waapply. Juu hii pesa inakuja kusaidia watu. Labda ulikuwa chini sana tu, pesa yako hata haingeweza kukufikisha penye una matarajio yako penye iko, inakuinua. Na wenye iko na project waendelee kuendelesha mbele. Widu iko sawa, inasaidia wengi. Na ningewahimiza tu waendelee tu hivyo, na maisha ya watu itabadilika through Widu.
Kwa majina naitwa Grace Mite, niko na miaka 75 na mimi ni mkulima, na nalima shamba ya mboga. Kwa hivyo nilifanya shauri niliona shule ilikuwa inasumbuka kwa mboga. Nikasema acha nijaribu kupanda mboga ndio shule ipate na majirani walio karibu, kwa sababu soko ilikuwa mbali kwenda, lakini saa hii imekuwa karibu. Nilijua wido ni watoto walinijulisha, wakaniambia ukiungana na wido utafaidika. Sasa kijana ndio anaweka hiyo vitu kila kitu kwa mtandao. Kama kuna ujumbe wowote ni kijana ananijulisha. Tangu niungane na wido nimepata faida, kwa sababu saa hii sisumbui kijana alete pesa. Nikitaka chochote natoa kwa mboga. Nimefaidika. Pesa ya wido ilinisaidia kununua hii fereji na kujenga ile tangi na kupea wafanyikazi. Tangu nianze na wido nimeandika mfanyikazi mmoja, yule anakuwa kila siku. Kazi ikizidi, kama siku ya mvua kwekwe zikizidi, naita wamama kama 8 hivi wanakuja kupalilia. Mwalimu wa wido alipokuja, alikuja akanifundisha vile nitapanda mboga, nisichanganye mboga na nipande vizuri kwa laini, ndio hata mtu akiangalia anaona ni mzuri. Na kuandika kwa kitabu, nikiuza mboga niandike kwa kitabu, nikiandika watu niandike kwa kitabu, ndio nione kama nitapata faida au ni hasara nafanya. Ningependa biashara yangu iinuke kuuzia masoko, yaani nitoke nje ya hapa area nipeleke mboga mahali ingine. Au watu wajue hapa kuna mboga, wanatoka mbali kuja kununua. Naona iko faida. Ningeomba tu Mungu azidi kufanikia nyinyi, ili kila mtu apate njia kama hii nimepata, ndio afaidike na umaskini utoke katika Kenya.
It's been a long journey, but we thank God so much, because every step of the way the Lord has blessed. We began it's like 3 years ago, that is about 2018, and we have been going on. It's not been easy because of financial strain, until a point in time came when we connected with a brother who has been of so much help to us supporting this work, who lives in Germany. Is called Godfrey Omulo, and when he came on board, he shared with us about the widow grant and the process that are needed for the widow grant thing. After application, submitting the first phase of our investment and applying for the grant, and the grant came, and we even invested more with the grant. I want to say that before the grant, we did not have a video production wing. We were only dealing with audio recording. We would just go to the people, record their voices, bring them to the studio, record their music or their voices or their programs, their sermons, their teachings, health teachings, family life, like that. But when we got the grant, the widow grant, we invested in cameras. We bought a camera and lights so that we can as well do visual. And this has greatly impacted our business, because we have gone a notch higher. Now we can cover both audio and video. And the video has been doing well, has been of great help to the youths especially. The youths has been our target, and we have reached out to them, most of them who have talents to be nurtured. We have been going to them, we tell them, we train them how best to nurture their talents. There are those who are gifted in voice, they can sing well. There are those who are gifted in speech, they can speak well. They can give inspirational speeches. And we train them on how best to do this, and we have seen them growing. By the time I was getting into WeDo, I had a team of 2, together with me were 3. And when we got to WeDo, I realized that there is more need because there was more space and more provision for job. And we brought on board other people who are also with us, another 3 more. So at the moment as we speak, I have a team of 5. Together with me, we are 6 people.
My name is Joan Chesire. I run Kurum Animal Feeds. My business is located in Queen 8 location, which is in Uasin Gishu. I started my business in 2019. I was just selling poultry feeds beside a shop. I got to know about WeDo through a friend who is in Germany. He is a childhood friend. He introduced me about WeDo since he knew I was doing some business and he wanted to partner with me. That's how I got to know about WeDo. Through WeDo, I was able to expand my business. I was able to get funds, which I built the structure, and I was able to stock bulk, to store my goods in bulk. And I was able now to reach large amount of customers. Unlike before where I could not even afford to sell a bag of raw materials or the ready-made products. Yes, I have 2 employees, and I have some are part-time. 2 are full-time, and then I have part-time employees. I have one who transport products to customers and brings products to the shop. And then I have some who formulate the foods, who mixes the food. One who helps me to sell and do the supervision when I'm not around. Yes, I received coaching from my coach, Joshua Kemboy, from Eldo Hub. He has been very beneficial to me. He taught me about the bookkeeping, which previously I did not know about the bookkeeping. And he's very reliable that I can contact anytime, and he can give me advice about the business. Through bookkeeping, I've been able to know where I've been able to see weaknesses. I can know if I'm making losses or profit. Unlike before, whereby I used to just sell without knowing whether I was making profit or losses. I see my business having grown, that I can be able to sell products outside the countrywide, and have branded products from Kurum Animal Feeds. First, I got employment, and then through the profit and the income that I get, I'm able to get enough food to buy basic needs that we need for the family. And it has also helped me to keep me busy, so that I don't have time to hang out and just idle around. Yeah, I'm busy ensuring we have food security in the country and providing the good, high quality feeds for our farmers, which in turn they get good produce from their livestock, from their poultry, from their pigs. To thank WeDo, it has been of great help to me. I couldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for WeDo. I could not access such amount of fund that I got from WeDo without having from the banks, where you have to give guarantors, where you have to give titles or logbook, which I don't have. I'm grateful to WeDo and to my donor for introducing me to WeDo, and I would like WeDo to continue helping Kenyans.
we are benefiting from the remittances from our friends and family who are abroad.
My daughter in Germany came up with the idea of WIDU funding. So the WIDU money came, we cleared salaries which we had, and then we muted that with this money we have to buy a machine for recycling plastics. We did at a modest amount. It was a second-hand machine. So we managed to buy, and then the rest of the money we started buying plastics, broken plastics for crushing and recycling. So to date, we realized that without WIDU, money would have not been having the continuity. So the continuity is good because by that time we had employees, and these employees would have been left out there, and especially during this period of COVID, where there are no employments elsewhere. Currently, for continuity, we are seeing it a more sustainable work of recycling plastics. They are around, and there are many of them, and they are being made, and more are getting broken. So on the other side, we are seeing it as helping the environment. The training we got was, first of all, was how to manage the business. How to manage the business, that was the first coaching, looking at where we are and then advising on how we should continue managing the business. That was the first coaching. The second coaching was about how should we be accounting for the money. Yeah, then we got a small package, as an application I would say, where we could feed in the data we are getting, the money we are getting, so that we realize what would be the expenditure, profit, and all that.
My name is Kevin Kibuka, co-founder of Vokenel Enterprises Limited. We are based in Kibwezi of Makueni County in Kenya. We process and produce organic baobab fruit powder, organic baobab oil, and baobab planting medium. What is unique about our business is we are ensuring that we produce the baobab planting medium from our main waste, which is the baobab husk. And besides that, we are also in control of all the production processes, from harvesting to the final production process, which is packaging. And that ensures that our products are of consistent quality. Participation in WIDU has been of very great benefit to our company, as initially we had an issue with managing our wastes, but when WIDU came in, it has ensured that we've come up with a good way of managing our wastes. Our initial investment was a purchase of a crusher that crushes the baobab husk into powder form. Then WIDU came in with their grant, which has enabled us do more of research, do more of marketing, and coming up with a product that we will release into the market to be used for in horticultural farming and also doing potted plants. We work with up to 60 to 70 casuals, but out of those, through this project, we've been able to retain 10 of them because when in our normal production of the other products, it's seasonal, but now with this project, retaining 10 has been of benefit to us because we have a machine operator, we have people who do the packaging, and also even as we try out this product, the baobab planting media, we have people who are working in planting of the baobab seedlings and also trying out with other fruits and vegetables. WIDU business coaching was of benefit to our company. We've been able to come up with a business plan for our company, which has enabled us have a roadmap of what we want to achieve and where we are at. We've also been able to ensure that our records are well kept. In the next 1 to 3 years, I'd like my company to have expanded the market for our products, baobab fruit powder and the baobab oil, and also for the baobab planting medium. We hope to have gotten to a final product, a finalized product that will have been sterilized and compacted into blocks. WIDO has been of great support to our business and the project that we are currently working on. They've offered technical support, financial support, which has been of benefit to us as a business, and also coming up with the baobab planting media project. I'll highly recommend it to other businesses, SMEs who want to upscale their businesses to the next level.
The grant came at a very nice place at a very appropriate time, because we had expanded, we had created employment, and these employees, they had to be paid salaries, we had to pay rent, we had to expand because the business was growing and the number of clients was increasing. So when the WIDO grant was in, we were able to add more chairs and more seats, more beds and televisions for our rooms. We were also able to provide more employment, because when we started, we just had a few staff. So because the grant was available and the business was also growing, it was appropriate of us to create more employment for the locals. Actually, the guys you see working around here, they're all from the local community. We've been in business in Siaya for around 3 months right now. Yeah, and all I can say, it's not bad. The people are enjoying the meals, the accommodation we're providing them, and all the serenity that comes with it. My sponsor, her name is Susan. We come from the same region, Nyanza, but she comes from Migori, I come from Kisumu. So when I heard about this thing, when I heard about the WIDO project, I contacted her. Fortunately, she had known about it, and she did not have any issue helping me. We come way back, we are family friends, and we've always known each other for quite a while. The coach came over to the restaurant, he viewed, gave me some few tips about business, how the WIDO operates. And then after I had received the money, he also came and gave me coaching, just basically about investments, how to do returns, how maybe you can be able to pay the employees. At the same time, you find a way of getting a profitability margin and realize if you can be able to get lost, and how to cap all those kind of business challenges. It's one of the amazing things that I've ever had in my life. Yeah, it has been able to provide me an extra income. I get extra revenue to be able to provide for my family. I have kids, they have to go to school, housing, they have to be health cared for, and of course feeding them. So it has been amazing. I appreciate them so much. In the next 2 years, we really have so many plans. As you can see, outside there we've opened a mini car wash, but we want to expand it. So maybe with the help of the WIDO, we'll be able to get more machines, we'll be able to create more employment.
WIDO came in at the right time. Through WIDO, I was able to increase production of my products, and I was also able to market my products so that many people know what we are doing. For instance, we've been able to visit more than 10 schools within Nairobi, and that has been really helpful for us, especially during this time, the COVID pandemic period, which was very difficult in terms of getting money and just selling your products. So it really helped me a lot. My name is Lilia Nyaranga. I am the founder of Elimu Shop. At Elimu Shop, we create innovative resources for children aged 6 to 18 years. that are aimed at making the learning of sciences and maths fun for them. Besides learning, say, maths and sciences, they also learn other key skills that are important for them in life. Our staff is actually very lean, but through the resources we got, we were able to get in additional staff to help us in the marketing of our products. So we were able to go to as many schools as possible, which would not have been possible if, say, we hadn't gotten these finances. The financial management course was really helpful to me because before we do, I never used to keep track of my money, you know, like where my money is coming from or where it's going. So through we do, we have, you know, like payment voucher books with us. We also have receipt books. So we are able to track our expenditures and our revenues. And I was also given a template where I'm able to track each and every money that I spend. So that was really helpful to me. I see us expanding beyond Nairobi because right now we are currently concentrated in Nairobi. So going beyond Nairobi to the other counties, and also we are also planning to come up with an e-commerce platform so that we can also sell our products online, and yeah, so have that wider reach, have more of our products being sold in schools and also being used at home. My diaspora donor is my sister. Yeah.
My name is Lillian Songok, founder and CEO of Cover Foods International Limited. Our unique selling point is that the company is producing gluten-free keto organic flours that go along in solving issues of lifestyle diseases, gluten intolerances, as well as malnutrition among young children. I knew about WeDo when we were in Health Hub for a training on digitization of women-led businesses. Participating in WeDo has helped our company through various things. One, on technology, because we never had technology that could really help us to produce mass. So WeDo came in, we got various updated technology for our production line. We got a nano milling machine which could mill 3 kilos in 5 minutes. We got also an oven which could serve our purpose so that we produce gluten-free baked products. And we now have a 300 kilo weighing scale, which will serve the purpose for our future, for producing even more and weighing more products. And we also have solar dryers, which we never had. We had a small dehydrator, which takes in a lot of electricity. It uses electricity, a lot of energy. And in this case, we have now solar dryers, which can dry even up to more than 100 kilos. Okay, at the onset of the business, we had 3 full-time employees. When WeDo came in, we actually felt that it was a good thing because our employees have been increased to 7 in this case. And one of the things that WeDo really assisted us is on the issue of getting specialists. One, we never had an accountant. WeDo is coming in to assist us to get an accountant and to also get a food scientist in place because our products need to be tested scientifically. And we saw it good when WeDo came in. We got some specialists in various sectors. Accounting section, we've had a specialist. Food science section, we've had a specialist. And in production sector, we have 2 individuals who are specialists in production. And the number currently is at 7. And we are looking forward to maybe future engagements. We shall add more employees in our company. And thanks to WIDO, because they have really assisted us to get the staff that we needed for our company.
My name is Lisa Akinyi, and I am the owner of Laika Beauty Lounge. I started this business in 2020, in the height of COVID, just as a response to the lockdown and how no one was able to go to the salon or get to do their hair by themselves at home. So in order to support people and their home care routine, I started the business. We started as a home-based business and then grew to a small store, and now we are here. I learned about WIDO through my brother who lives in Germany, and he sent me a link one day because I was struggling with stocking and just maintaining the business, and he told me, well, we can use this platform where he's able to send me some money, and then I combine with what I have and then have a partner who is able to inject a similar amount of what we invested in the business. So WIDO came in at a very good time because we were just planning to move in here. So it supported us in setting up this space. And broadly, we were not reaching a lot of customers in this area where we are. So we also used part of the funding to set up, build small street signages, like small billboards across the area, so that people could see us and know that we are here. Because again, because of COVID, people were staying home, they were not coming out. But when we started putting up the billboards, it was easy to sign them to where we were, and so that they could realize we're not just an online shop, but we also have a physical location. So that's what we used our WIDO grant to do. So we had a wonderful coach by the name Esther, and she visited us, I think, twice or thrice in the course of the WIDO grant. She was fantastic. She came in, she was, of course, to see the business and where we were, but beyond that, she was a support in that at least she gave us someone else to talk to about the challenges of doing business. I mentioned we started during COVID. So it was really nice to have someone to just share and make us feel, the challenges we were experiencing with very low walk-in customers and whatnot was not far removed from what many other businesses were experiencing. Esther was also very good with helping us with record keeping, and she's supporting us to develop some tools to use, some Excel tools to use to keep the records and whatnot. This business has employed 3 ladies and 1 man. We have Naomi full-time, she manages the shop, both the online platform, the website, online meaning social media. And here then we have some part-time staff, Peace and Davis. Peace does social media posting and PR kind of things, and Davis helps us with graphics and design. In the next 3-4 years, we'd like to see ourselves have more branches in different areas so that we can serve more people. I think this is a heart business, and we've enjoyed to do it from the heart, so we would want to touch more hearts out across the board.
My name is Lucy Ngorongo, the CEO Junkie Beans Company Limited, a waste management entity. We do collection, transportation, and disposal of waste. And what makes us unique is that we don't just dispose our waste, but we recycle all that can be recycled. I got to learn through WIDO from a different place, and my co-director from a different place. I attended a workshop at Movenpick, which was organized by Soundbox. And in the interactions, that is where I met somebody who told me that because of what you are doing, we'll introduce you to people called WIDO. But also a colleague of mine, through again interactions, he was able to learn through WeDo. So it's a lot of networking. Participation in WeDo has been very, very resourceful and helpful, because other than just doing our normal operations, we have been enlightened on business proposals, business writing, and also financial management. With WeDo coming on board, we have been able to, first of all, learn more on business management and financial management. They have also assisted us in coming up with a better proposal on coming up with our site, where we've been able to purchase equipment for setting up the site. Junkie Beans as an entity, we have currently 17 employees, both administrative and on the ground, that is the staff loading. But with the coming up of the site, we have been able to recruit more workers who have been setting up the facility, those who have been on casual basis. But when the site is fully set up, we intend to employ 6 more staff. In the next 1 year, we are expecting that Junkie Beans will now transform from a fully garbage collection company to a recycling farm, where we want to make sure that all the waste collected is upscaled to one value or the other. In this small facility, we are able to do about 70 kgs of recycled waste per day. But in the new facility, we're expecting to do a ton a week, because we'll have more space, and so we'll be able to recycle more of the organic waste. Right now, of course, we have the normal collection clients, those we get our waste from. And yes, the company is getting more visibility, because we are getting clients who are interested in our organic fertilizer. There are clients who are interested in the larvae for their poultry feed. And we also do training. So in the process of training, a lot of people are getting to know about the recycling of the organic waste. To appreciate the fact that WeDo came on board, because it has not been easy doing this on our own. I mean, depending on just our normal revenue was not easy. So we really appreciate WeDo, and we pray that we continue with this partnership so that we can grow bigger and better and achieve the green economy model.
Naitwa Martin Jenga Razoni. Mimi ni mfanya biashara. Ile biashara niliona mzuri hapa ni ya kufuga mbuzi za maziwa. Kwa sababu hiyo ndio kitu nilionea kwa watu wengi hapa kwetu, hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Sasa nikaamua nifanye biashara nyingine, haifanywi na watu wengine, haina watu wengi, lakini hapa hakuna mtu hata mmoja. Mpaka Limuru yote hakuna mtu anafanya hii biashara ya maziwa. Niko na anko yangu ako huko Germany. Sasa ani connect na watu wa WeDo. Sasa ikabidi nitoe pesa kidogo na yeye atoe pesa kidogo. Sasa sisi tukafanya bidding nayo WeDo ikatusaidia sasa kununua mbuzi za maziwa. Sasa sisi tulitoa pesa zetu kidogo za kufanya bidding ya mbuzi, nayo WeDo ikatununulia mbuzi. Sasa tunaweza sema ni baraka kwa Mungu. Wenye sisi tulikuwa tunafanya kazi kienyeji. Sasa wale watu wa WeDo sasa wanakuonyesha step by step venye unastahili kufanya biashara yako. Ati ukinunua hii lazima uweke record yake, kutoka hii record yake, mpaka sasa ujue venye unaweza learn, mpaka uwe kutoka biashara kidogo learn mpaka a big company. Hata kio hujasoma kitu yoyote, lakini ile masomo umepata kwa WeDo sasa unaweza kuwa umeelewa venye unastahili kufanya biashara yako, ikiwa kidogo ama kubwa. Sasa hii biashara kitu ya kwanza imetusaidia sana kama vijana wadogo sana. Sasa ndio watu wa hii tuseme watu wa hii kijiji sana wanakuja kutembea sasa kuona venye hii biashara inaendelea nayo. Sasa tunaweza sema iko na mtu nimeapply mtu mmoja wa kazi. Tena kunini hizi kubidi hii nyumba sasa, ilibidi tulete watu wengine kutoka hii area, watu wa mkono, mafundi nini. Sasa hata nimesikia watu kabla nimalize mwezi mmoja miezi mbili, hii biashara ikiwa mzuri, sasa hata wananiambia nitaanza kuwafunza venye hii biashara iko. Na business yangu kubwa, niwe na mbuzi mingi, nianze ninunue mashini za kutengeneza yogurt, nianze kuleta watu wa kufanya kazi ya kutengeneza hizo yogurt, na watu wengine wa kusupply hiyo yogurt kwa supermarket na maduka kwa karibu na sisi. Shukrani sana kwa video, kwa sababu hii ni kitu mimi hata sikuwa nafikiria inaweza fika hati hapa. Sasa naweza sema ni shukrani sana, na tuendelee na hiyo moyo sana ya kusaidia. Wakinisaidia na mimi najaribu kusaidia watu kama wawili ama watatu, kwa hivyo tunasaidiana sisi wote.
Since I started off with the WIDO program, it has greatly improved our lives, since we can now get income in terms of it created employment for me and my partner, and also the women whom we work with remotely. My names are Noel Atieno Odhiambo. I'm a business lady. I operate Noela's Tailoring Enterprises. In Noela's Tailoring Enterprises, we deal with pillows, we make curtains, we make doormats, and a little bit of clothes. We have been operating Noela's Tailoring for quite some time, since 2019. Despite all the challenges, we added some other team members who work with us remotely. The team members are not in the shop with us, but they are in the village. Mainly they make for us the doormats and handmade carpets. The person who introduced me about WIDO is my in-law. He's the brother to my husband. He lives in Germany. He is a student in Germany. The first grant that was from the Diaspora and mine, I bought with it fabrics for the curtains and fiber for making pillows, and also sewing threads that were able to help me in making my products. From then, after getting the WIDO grant after some few months, I was able to secure more machines, which are now helping us in creating more of our products. Initially we had one machine that was operating, but right now we have at least 3, thanks to WIDO. If you look at our lives, ever since we got the money from WIDO, we are able to fend for our families so well, and also our lives have increased in terms of clothing and food, and also the way we interact with the community. Recently, when Corona hit, we decided to make masks for our community. The masks we distributed among other school students and also the community that are in the village. Others we sold in our town, and it brought for us some more income. So I'm so grateful for WIDO Foundation for bringing for us the funds. I'm able to record our daily sales, and also I can able to balance our expenses and income, so that we get to know are we improving or not. And with the program that he helped us install in our computers, we can able to balance, and tracking our records is now easier. I'm projecting a future whereby we'll have a company that can make pillows, specifically pillows, bed pillows, which in turn will employ more youth and more middle-aged people, specifically women, because most of our focus are on women.
My name is Paulina Mokotu. I am Lesotho-born fashion designer based in Kenya, Utawala. I'm the founder of Clokomelo Designs. In Clokomelo, we create handcrafted, elegant and functional leather accessories to complement our customers' lifestyle and image, inspired by our African heritage. My connection with Diaspora donor was that I was in an association called Ubunifu, and this lady was part of that association. It is an association of Kenyan entrepreneurs in fashion, and that is how I came to know her. And her, she is, I think she is based in Germany. So that is how I got to know her, and she's the one who applied for me. It really helped my business a lot, because most of the time you find that, let me start by saying, leather is an expensive product to deal with. So through their contribution, I was able to buy materials, and I was able to also hire people who are coming to help me. Apart from that, I think they came with very rigorous bookkeeping and accountability in the business, of which most of the time we don't do it as entrepreneurs. And that thing of they really ensure that you keep your receipts, you keep everything, so that you account to them. Really helped. But also the issue of the coaching that they provided was really helpful, because the coach is also is able to come and work with you where your business maybe is weak, and she's able to maybe make suggestions on what can you do here to improve your business. In 5 years' time, I believe and I want to have a branch in Migori. That is where I am. My other family is, because I'm here in Kenya because I'm married. Then from there, I want a branch in Lesotho in 5 years' time. Yes, those are the two places that I have put myself, that in 5 years, I want to have a branch in Lesotho and Migori, maybe in Migori 3 years. We have 3 ladies who I have hired during this project, and they were mostly in production. But apart from that, I had one gentleman who was training them, who was doing the training. He would come on the consultancy basis. He'd come and train them. You do this, yes. Then afterwards, he'd just go. So I also had hired consulted somebody in marketing, who would come and he does the social media and all that. And also I dealt with people who are in photography. And yes, maybe about 6 to 7 people, but most of them, you find that it is consultants. But the ones that ran through the project were about 5.
My name is Peris Waidiramburu, a teacher by professional and a mother of 2. The rabbit farm journey started last year. That is in September, where I got to know about WeDo through a brother in Germany who introduced me to WeDo, and we came up with a plan. We applied for the project, and sooner we were able to start the project. So at first we had some things that we need to lay down, like the security part of it. The place didn't have a wall. You've seen at the gate we have a perimeter wall. That is part of WeDo project. So we had to consider about the security. We had to put the wall. We had to consider something like water. So we bought this tank, and so that we can conserve water for cleaning and for domestic use. And then we started the construction. I got a person who can do a good job with the construction. and surely he did a good job where we laid down the foundation, the construction of the cages, and once we were done, we brought our rabbit and we started the farming. We have a guy, a boda guy, who supplies, who picks the hay. The rabbits mainly feed on 80% of the feed is hay. We have the pellet, so I need him like twice in a month to supply the hay. And also I have the guy who are employed on monthly salary, who is here throughout to take care of them. Also, and sometimes I need some, just in case I have an order for the urine to supply, I need to contact the vijana to help and supply the urine. Coach who visits me most of the time, he's very concerned about the progress. Any challenge you are facing, he's able even to help me with advice. Yeah, I remember he was the one who was like helping him plan for the keeping records, the record keeping part of it. He really took me through it. He's very good, I think, with that part. He's a good mathematician. It was the importance of keeping records, and he gave me some samples. You can try these. The rabbit, the Perry rabbit farming. Yeah, as I said earlier, I'm really working hard to gain the market. Especially, I'm trying to see if I can get the guys who are exporting the meat to the European countries, because in my research, I've realized that rabbit meat is very taken or consumed in European countries. So in case I get such individuals who I can join, so that I can extend the farm, because it's easier now that I have the structure and I have the rabbits. So to expand the farm, it will be very easy. So my future plan is to extend, to keep on extending, and also to sensitize people about organic farming, of which through my sister we are able to test and see it is legit, it's working. She's farming purely organically using the rabbit urine and the dung, and if you can see outside there, the farm is doing well. I'm so grateful. Yeah, this is I think I'm lacking words to express that, since it's something that is promising. I'm happy that I'm able also to be an employer. Yeah, to employ somebody, also giving something extra to do during my free time. Like I have something to think about when I'm on holiday. I need to do more research on this. I want to improve on this. Yeah, I'm grateful, because it is through them that I was able to start the business. Maybe it could have taken longer.
I decided to do fishing because our habit is to fish. We don't hunt, we don't fish. So I joined fishing in 2020, and I started with the fish caging, not local fishing. I started with the 2 cages. A cage was carrying 2,000 fingerlings. That is now 4,000 fingerlings. Why I did that? Because we are running sort of food, and that is our habitation. My people like to eat fish. They don't eat meat generally. After 1 year, I talked to my daughter, who is in Germany, in Bayern region, to assist me about to have a cage. Then I came to learn that there's a group, there's an organization in Germany called WIDU, assists African on food and other things like farming. So when I applied, they gave me an offer to start on to get money, and I made up a cage which costed me 235,000, and the cage is now 3 months in the lake. you cannot go without food if you are doing caging. Because what we harvest can make you to cease for some other few months. To the community, since it is their cheap food, it really supports them and they are really happy with this cage fishing. I have 6 employees that we work together with them. I'm the 7th person. In these 4 months, none of their kids is out of school because of fee. None of them. And I don't think there's one who sleeps hungry, because if we don't fish here in this cage, we fish in the other cages. We get food. I had somebody from your office, Mr. Kimboi, who taught me how to go this project. And he told me, if you do this thing carefully and professionally, then you prove to the donors that it's viable to other people, you will benefit. So he visited me 3 times, and whenever he came, what he wanted, he got it. The records, the tools I bought, and the workers we had. We also have 2 ladies who are not here now, but they're outside there, who assisted us. That coaching actually led me to where you have seen by yourself.
My name is Samuel Gachuru Mushai. I am working on this business called New Life. It's a fast food business. The reason I choose fast food business is because I have worked in this business before, and I know some people are always around and they can't find something to eat when they want. We do. I knew it through my sister, who is located in Germany. She's married there, so she lives there. Yes, for sure. It has created, as you have seen, it has created work for me, and also two ladies who work here. They are employed. I will pay them a monthly salary. So it has created a job for me and for 2 ladies. So we are 3 in this business for now. But when we enlarge, we shall maybe add another lady or a guy. First, I'm grateful because I opened 4 days ago, and I have seen the business is good. In 2 years, I would like to see that I have another New Life business located somewhere else. So my aim is to grow this business to many fast food businesses. For sure, they sent me a coach, and this coach was very helpful because she showed me some things that I didn't know. She showed me how to arrange my business and how to make everyday earnings record. So this was very helpful to me in my business. So it will be helpful more than before, when I used to think I know a lot about the business. Now I know more. I will say thank you to Widu, and I will tell them that this thing that they are doing, God will reward them, because this is changing lives. You know, sometimes people have many problems in their life, like you can't raise some things for your family, but now, like me, I'm a beneficiary. I know what they have done for me. This is a big thing that they have done for me. This dream could never come true if it was not for Widu. So I'm grateful for Widu, and I will tell them to continue doing the best thing, the good thing that they are doing. Yeah, it's lifting lives.
My name is Sarah. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of Boka Eats Limited. We are based in Western Kenya, where we are working with smallholder farmers, helping them to reduce post-harvest waste of bananas. We buy bananas from farmers. We process this banana into banana flour, banana puree, banana crisps, and banana wine. Then the byproduct which we get from the banana, we convert it into animal feed. we are solving two things in the same time, where we are solving farmers' problem of post-harvest waste of banana, and also we are providing farmers with animal feed so that they can increase production of protein. And we are unique because we are based in the rural community. We are working directly with farmers. We are able to understand the farmers' problem so that we can solve the problem the farmers are having to make the world a better place and provide the world with the food. I knew about We Do from KDA. This is Kenya Diaspora Alliance. One of the mentors is from KDA. He has been mentoring me since I started the business up to where I am right now. The participation in We Do has helped me in two ways. The first way is through business skills, which will enable me to reach where I want to reach in my business. And the second thing is financial support. The money they have given Boca Eats, we are able now to purchase a freeze dryer, which will help us to meet the customers' demand in the market. I also was able to buy enough raw materials, this is bananas, and also because we don't have a delivery truck, we were able to get a delivery truck which will bring bananas from the farmer to the facility for processing, and this was under this. And also we were able to get a sealing machine for sealing our final products. We were also able to employ more employees who are going to be permanent with us, because currently we had 3 employees who are permanent, and also from the We Do support, we are also to employ 2 more employees. From a period of 1 to 3 years, I am dreaming that my business will increase its market share, because currently we are in the local region. We are planning to increase our market share, whereby our products will be sold internationally, so that we can be able to make change in the community which we are coming from and make banana affordable products to our farmers. The coaching aspect from We Do has been very helpful, because I've gained many business skills, more especially how to make a business model, how to work on the financial bookkeeping, and also what I will say to the team members of We Do is that whatever you are doing, continue doing it so that you can make change to many youths, to many women in the community.
We Do Africa came in at the right time. It was during COVID-19, and the jobs were reducing, and everybody was stalled up. So we thought of opening up a beekeeping industry to encourage apiary management and other practices. So they supported us with building an apiary, as you see now, and they also supported us with the equipments, beekeeping equipments, and the hives. So from there we could move on along, and then we encourage also the community to get into beekeeping. So we have many apiaries around where the suppliers, we manage them and we support them, and they supply us with the honey. As we harvest them, we package them. So We Do has taken me a step forward with the support that we gained from them, and I appreciate the fact that without We Do, we could have been stalled backwardness. We used to get traditional, but now we into more economical hives. It's now more like a business, not only harvesting from the bushes and killing the bees. We are saving the bees at the same time. We are making good business and empowering the community. And because there is less time used in the bees, you have to inspect only twice a month. So we are getting more women into the team, and we have the queen bees, and it's a big community of women who are empowered and they are willing to do beekeeping, and they are making it happen. We have seen women taking their kids back to school. The kids are not able to go back to school because they were unemployed. So the support that I got from We Do empowered me to also create employment for women in the community. We have 3 ladies who are working for us, one in sales, another one manages the apiary, and another one is also in the marketing sector. Our business is promoting beekeeping, and we have different products of bees that we can harvest. It's not only about honey. We harvest honey, we harvest bee venom, We harvest propolis, we harvest pollen, we harvest royal jelly, we sell bee colonies, and also we sell comb honey. So in one beehive, you can harvest like 7 things in one beehive. And we also do management. We appreciate the support of WIDU Africa and the support of my sponsor, Yvonne Alu, who came in and realized the environmental factor of bees. And because he loves agriculture, we focused on beekeeping. I thank WIDU for giving me this project, for sustaining it, and for supporting me through, and the coaches who are involved and the team. It's a wonderful team all round.
My name is Yolanda Odida. I am the CEO and founder of the startup called Pure Purple. We are a footwear and accessories brand based in Nairobi, Kenya. So what we do is premium value addition on locally sourced leather, and we do this with intentional imprints in sustainability and community. How I came to work with WIDU, we discovered WIDU in Q2, and by the time we got the approval, it was tail end of Q3. So that's August, September of last year. So it was a really tough economic period. What WIDU enabled us to do was incubate some of our overhead costs so that we could continue to keep the lights on and we could continue to have the employees that we already had. We were able to increase our headcount by 2 also because of WIDU. And we ran a project at that particular time. And the project that we ran, the major beneficiary was Google. So what WIDU enabled us to do was fund that corporate order that we had. It was a really large corporate order outside. The reason why we exist is that the current situation is 90% of Kenya's leather goes out in raw semi-processed form. So the reason why we're here is we're value adding it right here, and we want to give that offering to Kenyans to buy. And once we give it to Kenyans to buy, we're open for the world to buy. We hope that by us doing this, we'll activate others to do this as well, so that Kenya starts to retain more and more of its leather and generate wealth from the wealth that it already has. So we hope to see increase in revenue flow, more Kenyans in our things, more people getting jobs, more development across the value chain, that type of thing. The business coaching had a lot of elements, all of which were very beneficial for us. But the one that I would like to call out is the contracts. So what WIDU helped us do was get our contracts, our employee contracts in place. That was a real value add. Another thing is to really look at our impact model, not that we didn't have one, but to track it, to see that this is what we want to do and this is what it's going to take to do what we are here to do. My diaspora donor is Ladi. She's actually my friend. I met her in France when I went to do my master's. When I found out about WIDU and I let her know that we needed a diaspora donor, it was easy for her to say yes. And that's how we have been able to work this project. All of us are excited. Both of us are excited with what we've been able to do in this period of time. Considering what our size is, the brands that we've been able to work with, the opportunities that WIDU has brought our way, the impact that we've been able to have, not only with the workforce and the value chain, but also in our community. So all of those are really big wins for us, and we're really excited to do it. We'd like to come back again and do it again.